next day. I didn't go for my second layer in 4 to 6 hours. I just let it sit overnight. So now what I'm going to do is I want to add my sand section. So what I'm going to do is throw my sand in a cup here. And I'm going to add my resin. Let me get another stick. And we're gonna mix this up. Get this nice and coated, and I want it thick. Just make sure you stir it up really well. I just don't want it too runny. And then we'll see. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little layer on part of this. Just like so. I may have to use more. I want this to come to the edge for sure. I'll just keep moving it along, and you can decide the way, how much of a beach section you want. Let's get up in here some more. Let's see here. I think I want some more here. Let me get this wiped up. I'm trying to decide if I want to make some more sand or not. So I'm going to kind of look at this. And yeah, I think I do. So I'm going to throw in, let me move this aside a moment. I'm going to throw in some more sand in here. More resin. Stir it up. Okay, let's see, how do I want this to go? I think right here. It's dripping out of the cup. Let's go right in there. Right here. And I think I want to come up here a little bit more. here. Yeah, a little bit more. Oh, I can see, I gotta turn this. I can see where I've missed along the edge here, right there. Just like so. I'm just going to use this all up in here. And then I'm going to add some shells on top of this. There we go. That looks pretty good. I just want a little bit of the water. So I'll wipe this up. Okay. Now I got a piece here where I don't want it, so let me get that out. Yeah, right here I have some that dripped. Get that out of there. Okay, so now I'm going to take my heat gun to it and help move some of the bubbles up. Just like that. And then I'm going to get a few small shells. Grab some of my shells here. Now I don't want them too far up. So let's go. I think I'm going to place that right there. I'm going to push it in a little bit. Let me get a toothpick. I'm going to push it in a little bit. Okay. And let's see here. I think we should just scatter a few small shells around. Let's put one right there. Maybe one right there. Let's see. I'd like to have one flipped up. Let's put one right there. And then let's add a few small ones. Sprinkle a few here and there. It's broke. Okay, 3. And because the paper towel is going to cover, you know, most of it. So I want to get toward the edge a little bit more. Just to So when it's sitting on the counter, you can kind of see. Let's get one here, here. How about another? Nice little scallop there. And I think that's all I'm going to do. I'll just put a few little ones in here. Maybe one small starfish. Right in there. Just a little one, if I can find one that's not broke. Here's one. And let's just put one. Let's just put it right in there. Like so. Alrighty, so I'm just going to make sure these are pushed in. And you know what? I think I'm going to put a little pearl in that one. So I need to put just a little dab in there just to hold it in till I put my top coat on. So let's get one little pearl and just drop it right in there. Okay. Oh. And now I'm going to let this sit for 3 or 4 hours and then come back and do another coat. I'm not quite sure. I do want to put some waves in here. I wonder if I could just put a few waves in now. So let me see here. Let me just take just a little bit of this, because I really don't need much. And then I'll pour my clear there. And that way I'll have layers of waves, or, you know, under the water waves. So let me get my paste stirred up here. I'm gonna mix it up in there. Let me add just a drop more of this, just a drop. That should be good. Let me get that. Okay. Now I'm going to cover this section with the rest of the clear. We're just gonna, hopefully it's enough. Just to put a coat on here in this section. Just want to make sure I got all in here. I'm hoping that sand don't move too much. Okay, so now let me turn it this way so I can add my white. So I'm just going to, it's not cooperating here. There we go. around here. Okay, so now I'm going to heat this up with my heat gun. I'm not going to use a torch on this mold. Just getting it to move. And actually, let me turn this to below it. And we'll see what we get. Okay, I'm going to let that go. Let me just, and actually I'm going to spray some alcohol on this a little. And then I think the top coat, I'm thinking I'll probably have to do 2 more layers. I think I'll do a very light blue as the next layer, and then a clear layer. So I think, oh, let me spray it with the alcohol, help with some of the, there we go. And we're just going to let that sit, and I'll be back in, like I said, 3 or 4 hours. What you can do to cover it is get a piece of parchment paper, put a slit in it, and just slide it over like so. And then you can keep all the dust and stuff out. Okay, guys, see you in a few hours.